Hey everyone, welcome back to Spark Planner Life. We are going to be setting up my author planner, and I'm pulling a few new inserts that you haven't seen yet. I do have a previous setup of this, which is an Aura Estelle A5 wide in the flamingo. So I'll leave the previous down in the description, but with that, it is becoming a new season, and so I wanted to switch it out to this beautiful color. It is Enchanted Indigo, and I really love the color, and it's more fitting for December, January, the winter months. So we're gonna be switching this out. And so I need to reorganize my planner, and I've already went ahead and made some new tabs. So this is moving forward how I'm gonna have it set up, which is goals, calendar, see better, social media, work in progress, finance, and notes. So if you're interested in my new setup for my author planner, then keep on watching. So the first things first is to take out everything in the planner and go through what I need, what I don't need. So I'm going to just go ahead and leave this in for now because I'll have to decide what type of thing I want to include. If I want to do kind of like a winter wonderland or just kind of do, I don't know, something generic. Okay. So what I have is right here, just this normal acetate. So I have that as the first just to protect all of my pages. And then I do have this cute jelly, is for protecting, making it cute little dashboard. I have my vision board, which I need to update because this was for like the last quarter. So with that, I need to update for 2023. And then we'll move on to an index. I do not have an index quite set up yet because I need to add everything that is in the planner before moving on to that. So what I do have then is my goals. So I have this pocket here, and I added my Christmas. I have a Valentine's Day laptop as well as a winter, so I actually should probably rearrange that if I could get it. So these are for tracking word count, so you could write it in if you want in the little computer, or you could just use them as really cute things. So I made those. So we have our goals. So now in the goals, I am using several other authors planners, which is first one is called the Author Essentials. And this is from RomeGibsonPublishing.com. And so I have her planner because I got it from one of those info stacks. But this first section is all about goals. So I'm adding her goal setting sheets in here. Just trying to see, we got book ideas. We're going to move that. Let's see. Some of these, like brainstorming, that's going to be in a different section. Oh, I think that's for goals, so we'll actually keep that. We have a 90-day plan. So with that, some of these I think I want to put in different sections, but I think this will be okay. So then it moves on to the calendar, but I do have these from HB90 goal setting planner. So I got goals 1 and only 2 because goal 3 typically is a personal goal. So I just printed out those. And then I got project planner, brainstorm, as well as the project planner sheets. So for my 90-day goals. So this is actually kind of my setup of how I want this planner to be. So I have an index, which I need to create. Then I have calendar, which will be monthly, weekly, and the schedule. I have the goals section, which is going to be project tasks and any motivation information. I'll have a social media, which is going to be like a schedule, checklist to do, scripting for YouTube videos, email newsletters. So with that checklist, I want to kind of have a schedule of my social media, outline, stat trackers, all that jazz. Finance, so expensive, and then work in progress, which I don't have really a lot of this section created, but essentially I want to have like writing progress, launch planner, query, publisher information, beta arc information, self-publishing checklist, lead magnet, promotion giveaway information, ad tracker, and market research for my current work in progress. So this is kind of how I'm going to have it set up. So I think then we are on to the next section, which is for calendar. Okay, so I have these really bright, colorful dashboards. So I need after I put all of my inserts in, I'm going to think of a theme and then create new ones because these just don't fly with the vibe, if you know what I mean. Okay, so then the calendar, we have our monthly. So I have kind of December laid out, which is essentially my final draft of book 2. This, I put a sticker sheet murder. It's a sticker shop mystery, but book 2 is kind of, I'm redoing the name, but I have that. And so then it goes into, I guess, the weekly pages. So I have these. More to-do lists, and then progress tracker, and this word count, that's going to go in a different section. So we'll put these to the side. Quarterly report card, actually, this goes into the goal section. So the key to making a planner that you buy from someone work is go ahead and rearrange if you want, because, right, they create this planner for themselves and it might just not, flow with the way that you think. So that is kind of important to know about yourself. Then I have these, which is a printout from a digital planner, which is, it was a Nanowrimo one. And I really want to kind of use it, but I think I'm going to try it with paper and see if I like it and then how I can implement it for the digital. So this is kind of the overview with the calendar. And then this is the weeklies, which is really cool because it has like your writings, any deadlines, researching, miscellaneous, then some habits, intentional reminders, ideas, sketches, motivation, inspiration. So that's kind of a cool thing. So obviously they say November because it was a NaNoWriMo one. So the dates are going to be different. I'll just cover them up with some washi and it will be okay. So I have that. And then, right, going off to what I have is, so I got my monthly and there are my weekly. And so I'm actually adding these, which are kind of the tasks. So these are what I need to accomplish. And then this obviously says 2019. So this is part of the HB90 planner. She has changed this since then, but I really like this because it talks about growth, your work in progress and your blog. And so I'm trying to do some more blog on my author page. And so I'm going to have these printed out for the weeks. Get those. Next is my writing schedule. So this obviously has to do with Nanowrimo, but I really like it because it talks about, so you have a checklist, which is essentially making sure that you have everything you need. So novel elements, prep, daily writing schedule, work, writing space, tools, self-care activities, all that stuff, the days that you're going to be writing, and then it breaks down from the target daily word count, required daily writing sprints, sprints need to win Nanowrimo, all that information. So I really like that. And then this is the writing progress. So for your novel, where are you on from day 1 to day 5 to day 10, all the way down to day 30? So the question is, do I put this in my schedule page or do I put it in my work in progress? And I think this will go in my work in progress. So I'm going to move that where I originally had it. So then I think we are on to social media. So our next section here, removing the dashboard. So I have several things. So I got donations, so if I'm doing some event, and then promotion information, and this was from LightsPlannerAction. It's their executive, which was more about like an Etsy shop, but I thought it still had good. And then swaps as well, which you could put that as kind of like newsletter swaps. So in this section, I want to have a schedule, email, newsletter, that kind of information. So with that, I do have, let's see. Okay, so this page here says lead magnets, which obviously needs to go in a different section, but because it's on this email sequence, it will go in here. So that's where I'm saying like I needed to like print them on separate papers, but that's okay. We got an email tracker, giveaways, newsletter, promotion tracker goes in the other one. New release tracker technically should go in the other section. But that is okay. So we got some more social media information, some notes I wrote down. Then I have here, this is not going to fit because it is disc punch. So what I need to do is add some washi to cover it up and re-punch it. So let's do that. But this is kind of what my feed for Spark Planner Life, not for Courtney Flag Books, but that is okay because I'll just create another one for my author Instagram. Okay, so I decided to go with this really cute Sweet Bean Plans love spell. So let's move that so you guys can see how I do this. So obviously the size is not going to be quite right either, but that is quite okay. So you just kind of cover up the holes on both sides. And this one actually will be perfect. So then we have that. So so now it's kind of nice and secured. So then you could go ahead and punch it. So you got to make sure it's for the A5. Get that lined up. And this is the letter size, so it will stick out, but that is okay.